Recently, a very interesting discovery was made in the glaciers of western China. Here, scientists discovered viruses preserved in ice from around 15,000 years ago. But that's not even the most intriguing part. 28 of these viruses were previously undiscovered ones. And while this may not be the most comforting of news in the middle of a viral pandemic, worry not, as these viruses were those which infected bacteria and amoeba, not human beings. However, in 2008, an even more interesting discovery was made about viruses, one that fundamentally changed our opinions about them. Viruses are incredibly diverse regarding what they look like, who they infect, and also how they achieve this infection. They're also the most abundant biological life forms. That is, if you're willing to call them alive in the first place. Viruses infect most living things. Me, you, the bacteria in our intestine, the plants on our shelves, and the birds outside. But they infect themselves too. And while some of us, myself included, had hardly digested the fact that bacteria also get viral infections, there's an even weirder concept to wrap our heads around. Viruses that harm each other. These viruses, also called virophages, infect giant viruses. And giant viruses themselves were a pretty cool and eye-opening discovery, one that changed many of our assumptions regarding viruses. Virophages exploit the place and resources inside a host cell, where a giant virus is already making copies of itself. And the coolest part is that this increases the original host's chances of survival. This may have clinical applications in the future.